Hi friends, tracy.bish here, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you've pressed play. I am taking part in the Monochromatic Instagram hop again this week. This is where we have a new colour scheme each week, and it's always a monochromatic theme, so super fun. For this week, we are focusing on Sweet Sorbet, which is an ink colour that will be losing really soon in the next few months when the new annual catalogue comes out. I'm also using the detailed Dogwood stamp set. This is a free celebration item that you can pick up with qualifying order up until the end of February, which is super close, everyone. If you haven't grabbed your free celebration items and you still are wanting to place an order, you have just a very short amount of time till the end of this month. So get in and get those. So I'm doing a tiled card today, where I'm going to be stamping the tiled background and then creating the tile effect. This is a really easy way to just use stamps, ink and paper, which is always really quite exciting to do. It also looks a lot harder than it is. Now I have kept this all in the video, but I do make a mistake with my measurements. Again, these monochromatic hops, I am creating the card live on camera, and then I can edit out things that, maybe take me a little bit more time, or, I'm still trying to decide on how I'm creating the card. So I have chopped out some things, but I wanted to just show you that, we make mistakes. And once I cut down my tile pieces, I really wanted the tiles to be sitting on like basic white rather than the Sweet Sorbet. So this way I've got it where the tiles are sitting on Sweet Sorbet, and I really didn't like it. It was just too much. So we're going to add that other layer of basic white, and then we'll have to cut down another piece of the Sweet Sorbet cardstock as well. Okay, so the detailed Dogwood stamp set, it's one of those items for here in Australia. It's $180 spend. You get to choose this one free, but there's 10 stamps in this set. It is a cling stamp set, so a red rubber stamp. And what I really love about this one, it reminds me of a little bit of previous stamps that we've had many years ago. And these stamps you can use for great backgrounds and embellishments, and just create up that look with all the different stamps. So they tie in well together, but you can use them individually as well. So monochromatic, we're using the one color, and I'm also using white. There's lots of different ways you can do monochromatic, but I've opted to try and keep in with just using the color that we're using each week and the white. So what we're going to do is we're going to stamp all those stamps that I've chosen, and I didn't choose all 10 because I didn't want to, but I probably used more stamps than I needed to, or maybe I stamped each stamp a few more times than I needed. But I wanted to create, this really cool background with all these different stamps. I'm also using second and third generation as well as first inking, and this creates a little bit of a layer as well to the design. And we're going to bring our blending brushes in at the end and just add a layer of ink over the top. And although you can still see a little bit of white from the cardstock, I wanted it to really blend in that color as well by using the blending brushes. So Sweet Sorbet is a color that will be retiring. We have 5 in colors that will be retiring when our new catalog goes live, our new annual catalog goes live. And of course I didn't bring my main catalog with me, so I don't have that in my hands. But we are losing Tahitian Tide, Parakeet Party, Starry Sky, Sweet Sorbet and Orchid Oasis. They will be going, and I believe it's April is when these will retire. Now, my next thing that I really wanted to let you know about is, because we already know they're retiring, once it's released by Stampin' Up, these things sell super fast. So what I'm talking about is these things, the ink pads, the refills, the marker pens, the blender pens, the ribbons, you name it, anything with that colour, the DSP, that will be sold out as well. Now, if you have the ink pads in any of those 5 colours and you don't own a re-inker, honestly, please purchase it now before the retirement list comes out, because once that list comes out, they go super fast, and an ink pad is no good if you don't have a re-inker. So please go out and grab them as soon as you can. Okay, with our stamped piece, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut each strip down to 1 1/8, and then we're going to cut the longer strips at 1 1/4 inch. So this piece of basic white thick that I have stamped on, this measures 3 3/8 by 5 inches. So it's going to get 3 across, 4 tiles down, and I thought that was, you know, a really good number, so that's why I went with that. I'll also let you know that the sweet sorbet layer is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, and then we have that piece of basic white matting, which is 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. So I do show that in a little bit, but I do muck around with these tiles a little bit as well. So once I've cut them all down, I like to keep them in order. This is a little bit like a jigsaw puzzle, so if you mix them up, you're going to have to pop them all together. Can be easily done. You know, we're looking at 3 across and 4 down. You know, we've got, just like a jigsaw, it all marries up. But if you can keep them in order, you're going to save yourself a lot of trouble and time as well. So once we have these cut down, now this would work with any colour, as well as any stamp set. You know, you could use multiple stamp sets to get your images. You could just do one stamp set. But I love how just stamping with one colour and then, you know, bringing your blending brush in and softening that colour all the way around, it looks so good, honestly. Such a great technique. So now I'm just going to have a look at, because I was going to put these stamped images onto my sweet sorbet. I'm thinking, alright, I'll have a look, see what it looks like. I do go against it because I think there is way too much red in the card, and it's just not what I really wanted. I wanted it to be more lifted, maybe have a bit more of a look of a tile grout in between. And so yeah, we're going to cut down another piece of the basic white and also the sweet sorbet for our matting. So I'm just sort of playing around as I go. I left this in because I did actually ask the question on my community tab here on YouTube whether people preferred me cutting down my videos and fastening them up speed wise, or whether you wanted more longer videos where I sort of am able to explain a little bit more. And everyone, just about everyone, the majority was they would rather have longer videos. So I'm going by those wishes, and I hope that I don't ramble too much, but you know, what do you do? So like I said, Celebration finishes at the end of this month. Now, Stampin' Up! Have everything still available from the Celebration catalogue, and there's some great products in there. There is embossing folders, stamp sets, ribbon embellishments, so much fun things. You've also, Stampin' Up's also added a new amount of goodies as well, and there are Stampin' Right marker pen sets. There are also lots of different Memories and More cards, DSP, some stamp sets. So, you know, there's a lot there available. If you want to have a look at what's available, you can head over to my online store. There is a link in the description of this video, and it will show you all available products for Celebration. But Celebration does end at the end of this month. Also, while I'm talking to you about Celebration, if you've ever been thinking about joining Stampin' Up, now is the time to do it. There's a great promo offer for the starter kit. You can purchase the starter kit for $169. You get to choose $235 worth of product. There's also 2 options of, one is $51 worth of extra product, absolutely free, or you can choose the kit collection where there is a glass mat, a silicone mat, and a cleaning cloth, which are all great little tools to have. The the glass mat's actually worth a fair bit of money, so that's a good option. Now, if you have any questions about purchasing the starter kit or being a demonstrator, please reach out to me. I would love to help you with your journey and help you with any questions that you may have. Also, if you are after any of the supplies that I've used on today's card, or you would like to purchase other supplies, I would love it if you shopped with me in my online store. I have an amazing customer gifts to give out to all my customers who purchase with me through the month. Please use this month's hostess code, which is also in the description of this video. And I have a handmade card that I'll send out to you. I've also got a Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle. There are 12 tutorials in this bundle. This month we are using the Up in the Air suite from the mini catalogue. You'll get that for free. And if you spend over $65 in product before shipping, you'll receive those 2 gifts, as well as my bundle tutorial, which this month has over 50. Actually, I think it has 50 exactly. 50 tutorials with full colour photos, instructions, everything that you need. So supplies, all those good things. So some really great inspiration just for shopping with me. And I would love to be your inspiration and help you with your crafting journey. Okay, so I've just layered it onto the basic white. We're going to layer this down onto the Sweet Sorbet cardstock, and then we're going to pop up with dimensionals to our basic white thick card base. So you know, you need that little bit of a pop-up. I've also brought in the Sweet Sorbet metallic ribbon. This is in the annual catalogue. It comes in all 5 of the colours. To me, the Sweet Sorbet looks more pink than red, but you know, it is Sweet Sorbet. I will tell you and be completely honest with you, this is not my colour. I'm not big on the Sweet Sorbet. I'm not big on Poppy Parade. They're my 2 probably least favourite colours in the Stampin' Up colour families. And yeah, but you know what? It's okay. We can use them every now and again. I suppose I'm not really a red person, so you know, the Poppy Parade and Sweet Sorbet are just not my sort of colours. But it is a very nice primary red if you're after a primary red. Very similar to the Poppy Parade, I think. Alright, so here I have that beautiful ribbon. I'm sort of mucking around trying to work out whether I'm going to create a bow and stick a bow on the top. Actually, just thread that through the back of the card. It's up on dimensional, so it actually goes through really easily. I'm going to tie a bow at the front, and we're also going to add a little mini glue dot to secure that bow down, so it's nice and adhered, nice and tight. So if you have enjoyed today's video, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up, maybe shared the video, left me a comment, and if you haven't hit subscribe, you could do that as well. Now, if you would like to see what everyone else is creating with this gorgeous Instagram hop each week, you can head over to my Instagram page, where in the comments of the post, you'll see everyone who's taking part in the Instagram hop for this week. But yeah, a weekly hop with monochromatic color schemes and a monochromatic theme with a different color scheme each week. So I'm going to really try and keep up. As life gets busy, sometimes I may miss a week. Doing 3 videos a week is something probably a little silly for me, but I'm going to try and we'll see how we go. So let me know if you're enjoying the monochromatic cards each week. I would love to hear your comments. Alright, so I think that might be it. What do you think about this design, the tiled effect? Really easy way of creating a card, and you know, using very minimal supplies, because we really haven't. We've used a stamp set, we've used an ink pad and a little bit of cardstock and a ribbon, and you could get away with not even using the ribbon. I've added no sentiment with this card at all, so you know, it could be given for absolutely anything, and I think that's a really great idea. So Detailed Dogwood is that stamp set. I really like it. I haven't used it enough, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, a really great set for this card. So thank you so much everyone for joining me today. If you've made it to the end, I really appreciate it. If you could give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done already, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Alright everyone, enjoy the rest of your day. I hope to see you back here really soon. Bye bye.